Let's do a 490. What's up guys, and welcome to another video. In today's video we're going to do a triathlon challenge, or I guess kind of a duathlon challenge called the 490. Basically it's super simple, a 4-hour bike ride followed by a 90-minute run. Now this will serve a couple purposes. One, it's going to show us kind of where we are in our fitness and our preparation for doing an Ironman. It's super simple, nothing fancy, just kind of hop on and see how far you can go in the allocated time. My goal is to average around 15 miles an hour, so hit about 60 miles in the 4 hours, and then in the run to hit at least 10 miles. The run's the one I'm really worried about, not sure if we're going to be able to hit that mark or not, but we're going to go ahead and give it a try. For the bike, I was thinking of going outside and riding, but this would be my first outdoor ride of this year now that it's starting to get warmer, but figured go ahead and just do it on Zwift. This way, when we try it again here in probably 3 or 4 months, we'll be able to have some continuity. So we're gonna do our 4-hour bike on Zwift, but then we are gonna do our 90-minute, hour-and-a-half run outdoors. So let's get to it. I decided to use a figure-8 trail because it was relatively flat, not a whole lot going on with it, and it's one that covered about 20 miles, so that would be about 3 to 4 laps. And at about 11 a.m., 11:30 a.m., we took off on the bike. Our nutrition was on about 20-minute intervals. Every 20 minutes, we would eat a pack of gummies that were about 70 calories. And we would go through rotation like that, so over the hour we were eating about 210 calories. Alright, we are just over 30 minutes in. I mean, so far so good. We're a little behind where I want to be at this point, but focusing more on cadence than I am just a high resistance, trying to make it so we can last the full 4 hours. So far so good. Let's go. Our 1 hour. We're at 14.4 miles, so a little less than I wanted to be, but I knew we were being kind of generous when we were hoping for 15 miles an hour at each, but overall feeling okay. Continuing on, staying up on our gummies and our hydration, or trying to, so I'll see you probably around 2 hours. So we're halfway in, just over halfway, and we're just shy of our goal. We're at like 29.7 miles. So pretty good. You know, we might end up just under 60 if our endurance holds out. But yeah, overall feeling well. Of course, wish our watts were a lot higher, but who doesn't? We're keeping our reps in that kind of mid to low 80s, which is where I hang out these days. So see you in the next hour. All right, that's hour 3. So now we have an hour left. Definitely starting to feel fatigued. The heart rate's maintaining usually under 170, kind of 160 to 170. Keeping our RPM, they're in the kind of 80s. Going up the mountains and all, it definitely drops, but our wattage is horrible. But you know, cycling's my weakest sport in the triathlon, so definitely need to work on our strength. but endurance overall is holding okay. So let's get this last hour done. All right, so that's the bike. We're done. We did our 4 hours, so now we're gonna change our shoes and to get to the road. Let's go. The sun's out. It's beautiful. It's 60, 70 degrees. So warm, but not too hot. Definitely going slow, about a 9:30 pace right now, and feeling at my shins and all. So welcome to triathlon training. So something I've noticed, it's not my heart, my lungs, my cardiovascular fitness that's struggling here. It's my muscles. So my legs are just beat. So I guess that's kind of a good thing that, you know, my cardio's all right. But maybe that's just because we're going so slow. We're at like a 11:15, 11:20 pace now. So something I noticed. Update, we're hurting. We're like a almost 13-minute mile pace. So legs just aren't able to keep up. And there are all kinds of shots. So definitely an eye-opening experience, but more on that when we get home. Well guys, that was rough. Yeah, so let's recap real quick. So the bike, of course, we went 4 hours. We covered 56.91 miles. That's an average of about 14.2 miles an hour. We averaged around 90 watts and had a cadence of 79 RPM. And then the run was really bad. We only covered over 90 minutes, 6.83 miles, and that's an average pace of 13 minutes and 10 seconds per mile. Well guys, there you have it, our first 490. Again, I'm gonna hope and try and do this again here in another 3 or 4 months. Really focus on training. Our walkaways from this are we really need to focus on increasing our wattage when it comes to the bike. We need to be putting forth a whole lot more power, and we really need to focus a lot more on these brick workouts where we're running off of the bike at either a higher cadence or really just in general at this point in the game. So if you've done a workout like this, a brick workout of some kind, let me know how it went in the comments. If you have any tips or advice for training in this area, let me know, but stay safe out there. Bye.